With that being said, hello everybody. Welcome back to... I was gonna hit the wrong game file. Welcome back to Symphonia. You didn't miss much when I was completely ranting about, being a little... I can't remember at all what I was supposed to do. Hopefully it's through you. Where I was completely ranting about iced tea and how I've, over time, become more of an iced tea person. I was trying to use my trigger to dash. Yep. It was you. Can somebody be very, very kind and speak to the future and tell me where I'm missing? Can you guess who almost used the wrong button? No, just because I can, and it'd be super embarrassing to go back all the way. I'm gonna go check out where I ended here, because I think that'd be the best for all of our sanities if I'm sane. There we go. I was like, there's a way for me to jump up, right? God, how do I throw up again? I don't think I can go that way. Because there's a not good. There's a not good right there. Actually, am I stupid? Did I think this was activated when it wasn't? Can you reactivate yourself, please? I need to know what you do. Oh, hey, can you guys guess who's gonna spend like probably half an hour in the wrong direction? Nope. Can you guess who's gonna spend probably half an hour trying to run through all of this? Anyway. But yeah, no, it's like this weird melancholic taste that comes out of iced tea. It's like melancholic. Yeah, no, you're outside after a day's hard work. Dude, you know what? I gotta go over here again. But it's like you go outside, you come back in, you have a nice pitcher of iced tea. Like a nice pitcher of iced tea. It's like a southern thing, but I don't live in the south, so I don't know how much iced tea is different in the south and in the north. So it's like always been like a nostalgia thing where I would go spend the summers helping my aunt do something. That's fantastic. It'd be like a whole nostalgia thing where I go help my aunt do something. And I would at the end be given like a fucking sandwich and iced tea. And for some reason, it could just be the severe dehydration that I had because I refused to drink while working. No, the one time I was like perfectly fine doing it. I need to focus up. I did it. Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna slap me. Oh god. I was gonna say you're gonna slap me in some like weird. You're gonna slap me in some like weird spike thing. I just needed a Paga shut the fuck up. I kept going on some like weird stuff about Paganini pegging me preposterously on a Tuesday or something. I didn't even hit the trigger button. How the f did that happen? That's not what I'm doing. I'm not hitting the button. This was all it was. This was me realizing that I shouldn't have taken a week off of the game. Because that week has completely ruined all of my chances of playing this game. Completely, because I'm not normally somebody who plays exclusively platformers. I thought this was going to be like a combat platform. Yes, my guardsman, I'm the law. Open up my poopy chamber. I need to do this in the toilet. Ah, shit, sorry, sir. Open it now. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Open the gates. Yes. I'm gonna go do my poopies. You can't convince me that little dude isn't gonna go and do his poopies. Hey, so you know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna do that secret. I'm gonna have to do that secret, aren't I? Hey, can you just let me through? I need to match that man's poopies. I'm with that guy. I'm in his poopy squad. No, let me through, man. I'll play you Diddy. I'll play you a fiddle. Please. No. No. They don't want... No. Why are they morally... Why are they morally good? Why are they morally good? I have never met a guardsman that couldn't have been betrayed their lord. Why are they morally good? Why do they have to be these singular people who are morally good? This makes very little sense, man. Why are they morally good? Okay, this is gonna be an ordeal. You have 0 proof, I screamed. Incredibly. How am I gonna do this? I should have pogoed. I pogoed the wrong way. I'm surprised I did that the first try, though. I'm so scared. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Very surprised that worked out the second time. Not gonna lie. Very surprised that worked out the second time. I'm not gonna go back. You're not gonna... Huh? Oh, you're telling me you move secretly. Why did it drop me? That's exactly what I need to do, though. That's exactly what I need to do. Yeah, no, that's just a secret. No! What I hate is that it needs you to be on the right lane. Why did you throw me so much right? Am I doing something fundamentally wrong? Am I doing something fundamentally wrong where I'm going into my Sisyphean little nightmare? Ooh, that worked out that time. You have no idea how scared I am. No, I just need to do that in reverse. No, I just need to do that. I need to do that in reverse. Please don't tell me it's timed. Please, for the love of please, don't tell me it's timed. Don't tell me it's timed, please. Why can I do that perfectly? Why can I do that perfectly? But any other time, if I'm trying to do any order of super small tech, I can't do it. Why? That's on me. I really should have dashed. I'm not crazy, right? That should have had me. That should have held me. Oh, it's gonna be one of those. Okay, can I pogo off the wall? Can I force myself off the wall? Can I reverse Hollow Knight, like, wall spike down? Because that's what I thought this game was. What is wrong with my mind and hand-eye coordination when it comes to trigger discipline? Because that's what I came to the understanding it was last time, right? That it was 100% my trigger discipline. Now it just wouldn't use the bumper. I hate this. I hate this. Come on, man. Why is it so incredibly long whenever it's doing its own thing, but if I need it to do something? Why is it so incredibly long? My little Spider-Man little thwip-thwop thing is so incredibly long whenever it wants to do its own thing. That's not the direction I threw you in! I'm getting so fucking tilted, man. I'm getting so mad. I did it. All it took was me. I saw that spike way too late. All it took was me waiting for it to go back up and just not being hubristic. Hey, want to see something cool? I'm gonna probably do this first try, aren't I? Probably gonna do it first try. I'm so scared for this. My knees are super sweaty. Hey, can you guess who didn't do it first try? Why did I just get shot down? You see, if I didn't get shot down that one time, it would have been first try. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. No! Why'd you throw me so far? Why'd you throw me so far? It's been that the whole game. The whole game. No! What? Game, I'm going to try my best to not yell at you anymore. I'm going to try my best, but don't you dare test me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Not wasting it. I forgot on land it did that. Okay, okay. Why can I do some of that perfectly fine, but I can't do some VVV type stuff perfectly wrong? This is just a safe area. I don't need to play Paganini. I don't need to play Paganini. Stop playing Paganini, please. You see, this is just too tight for me to care for it. Why? I threw it down! Why didn't it grip on? I threw it down! Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. It's like playing VVV. Dude, it's like playing VVV all over again. Just calm down. You don't need to wall ride them. I probably need to wall ride them later, because Jesus, that gave me... That gave me some no good, like, flashbacks to stuff, man. Oh my god, foreshadowing is a literary device. It's a literary device, and you have zero proof that I'm failing English because the motherfucker wants a happy story about my life, and I need to explain to him that not all lives are happy, buddy. Not all lives have a good little set of meaning that everything leans up to. Not everything is good. And he's just like, oh, come on, it's all about framing. And I'm like, motherfucker, you want a happy life message. And I'm like, no, dude, that's not my life. There's no life happy message other than my life, then get over it. It's like, well, it's a bit specific and too universal. It's a little bit too much of an anecdote for it to be like a proper message. And I'm like, motherfucker, fuck me. Did you hear what I said, Professor Dipshit? You are a professor in the literary art. I hate this. I hit my head. You are a professor in the literary arts. Quite literally, for your own words and degree. I fucking hate this. For your own words and degree, suffering is what you are on about. Literally, that's part of your whole fucking degree. Maybe I should talk about suffering more. That was so fluid. Like, it's his whole fucking degree to talk about suffering and the different forms of it. And, oh god. Oh, can I not actually make that? Nope. Okay, so I need to play this out very well. Oh, come on! I can do this, can't I? I thought I was gonna save myself. Talk more about the teacher you don't like. So I don't like this dude. Oh, come on. I don't like this dude. Like, for some reason, he spent like 2 whole weeks on the importance of understanding what something was, and then I'm like, with the whole of this shit, right? And I'm like, it doesn't happen, dude. Some people's lives just aren't that great, and then sometimes they just don't have things to. I'm holding up. Why do you throw it right? And I'm like, sometimes there's just nothing to talk about, dude. And it's just like, oh, come on, that's just being not true to the literary form. And I'm like, it's not the fucking literary form, dude. It's a fucking life. Do you want me to explain what I've done in my life? Fuck. And then he goes on about his life being not the best, but he's worked off of mommy and daddy's dime his whole fucking life. And I'm like, Jesus. He's worked off of mommy and daddy's dime his whole fucking life. I hate my trigger discipline when I'm fucking mad. I mean, that should explain it, right? He got a fucking... Why can that... Do I need the buildup of speed for that? Because holy hell. I'm holding left. It retains the whole thing. It's like him fucking living off of mommy and daddy's fucking money. Must be fucking great, buddy. Must be fucking great. Some people don't have that shit, buddy. Fuck! Oh, don't even get me started on another teacher, dude. Why did you throw me right? That was it! That was it! I'm holding up! Dude, I fucking hate literary devices and hubris. Literary devices and hubris, I hate them. I know hubris is canonically my middle name, but I hate them. I hate it. Why did it not throw me up? It threw me sideways. Why did it throw me sideways instead of up? Why? I'm playing you the fucking safe way, buddy. Why do you it keeps throwing me the different way that I'm holding the controller, dude. It keeps throwing me a different way. So you find the blue lady? TNT. My internet has been dead and I've been binging doing my work in any form of like little bites I can get for what I have from pictures of my own homework so I can get it done. Oh God, there's water everywhere. Remember how I said the only times I drink iced tea, and I should probably make a redeem to drink, but it probably doesn't matter because every time I do, anytime I would, it would just imply that my water went missing or spilt again. Yeah, so my drink mysteriously is everywhere but in the container it was in. Yeah, the ghosts got in my room again. The ghosts got in my room again. I don't like you in my room, Mr. Ghost, Mr. and Mrs. Ghost. I hate that. I thought it was gonna stop. I was trying to assess my fucking properties, man. You sure ghosts ain't trying to kill me? I'm pretty sure, because if they wanted to, they wouldn't have gotten rid of the knives that one time. They wouldn't have gotten rid of those knives that one time. I jumped! Why did you let go? I jumped! What is wrong with you? I wish I had, like, a program to show the exact buttons I'm fucking hitting. Just so people know I'm not fucking crazy in this sense. I am 100% crazy. I am 100% crazy. I created my canonical girlfriend, Cthulhu. But it just doesn't do it. I don't know. Seems like a ghost trying to kill someone with their fear of, you know, you scared of the water. Yeah. Yeah. And if they wanted to kill me, they would have to they'd have to pay rent, dude. They'd have to pay rent themselves. No, I saved myself too, but I couldn't. I panicked and I had too good trigger discipline. Maybe I should just go and embrace my inner American. I have exactly 0 trigger discipline. Why wouldn't that one let me jump high enough? Because I have too much trigger discipline. When you jump, you by default do that. Why did you not do that? I hate this. I hate this so much. When you jump, you by default do that, buddy. Why you no do the thing you do? No, you do the thing streamer thing. Hey, want to see me do that again? Oh, we don't have to see me do that again. I'm so scared we might have to see me do that again. Okay, don't fail this. No! No! Why? Why? It's probably the ghost trying to get me out. They know they can't kill me. I am holding up. It's probably the ghosts knowing they can't get me out because they didn't have to pay rent. Yeah, you remove all of the information for me to work off of, so then I die immediately. I love that game. You know what? Let's just go to Ghost Talk. And by Ghost Talk, I mean, let's talk to the veritable undead. I threw it! Why didn't you give me the air? It literally played. It literally played the animation. Why did you go left? I was holding right! Dude, I think this controller might be out for my blood now. This controller might be out for my blood again. I can't even say again. Like, I might just have another controller out for my blood. Why doesn't exist? Why doesn't exist, buddy? This is insanity to watch. Not unlike you not throwing up. Throw up. Why? I'm not hitting jump. I'm hitting float. That time I was hitting jump, but you didn't. Just shut the fuck up. No! No! The ghosts! They want my blood! I don't even need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. If I pull it off, well, I don't need it. I don't need it. Fuck! I pull off the sickest of fucking technique and then immediately biff it. I pull off the sickest of technique twice and then I biff it twice. That's not enough room. Why? What gives me so much momentum sometimes? I hate this. I need to use it twice. Okay, so let's run this back. Okay, I'm back here. So now what I need to do is I need to play this safe. Hey, want to see me fail this? Holy shit, I thought I was gonna overjump that. I thought I was gonna overjump that. Oh my god, I just need to start embracing my ghost roommates. So they spilt my drink again. They spilt my drink again. Oh yes, good sir. I do enjoy some fine dining. I play with this. Will you give me some money so I can go kill your boss? Nope. What is it? What is up with this just big door? I can break the big door. Does I have the ability to break door glass? Why is... There we go. You're gonna open now. Do I know what's indoor? No. There are dozens of coins near. Hey, it's a secret. You know what we say to secrets? There's a reason there's a secret. There's a reason it's a secret. There's a reason it's a secret. That's what we say to secrets. There's a reason there's a secret. Anyway. Why is the bathroom so far? I'm way too affluent. What am I gonna do? Gonna give it to the poor people? Yes, I'll give it to the poor people. They'll fix this light bulb for me. Wait, he has the power of... He has the... That's why he's rich. He doesn't have to pay his own electricity bill. Sir? No, that isn't out light. I need this light fixed. Yes, that is why I keep you poor people around. Oh, good at fixing light bulbs. And that's canonically why he keeps poor people around. They're good at fixing light bulbs. Alright, please, go up. Thank you. Watch this not be what I need to do. I guarantee it. Watch this not be what I need to do, and this is some, like, secret area thing. No! 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 Why am I just 3 inches too short? Can this man not grow, like, 3 inches? Please? Please? I beg you. The great Dracubris Bat is begging you. No! 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 Hey, maybe I don't beg anymore. There ain't no way. Maybe Cthulhu really does care. Maybe she's mad at me. She's mad at me. Oh, she's 100% mad at me. I was gonna say there's literally negative information to work off of. There was literally negative information to work off of. How the f didn't want me to do any of that? There was literally negative information to work off of. Alright, alright. So, what I was thinking this game was originally about was about, God, a nice game that is very much inspired by, like... Okay, so it's not there. A game that is inspired by Hollow Knight, right? Which is why I initially akined it to Hollow Knight. But no, apparently it's not. Nope. Oh, wait, do I have to... Oh, that's heinous. That's heinous. It's grab either. I used it wrong. I used it wrong in the wrong order. I keep using it in the wrong order because of my good trigger discipline. Now, I can wait. Or... Hear me out. You will never see me do something that cool ever again, and I do mean ever. Quite literally, never again will you see me do something that cool. Can I even fling myself across this? I might be able to. I think there might be just enough room. No! No! I flung it up! I flung it up! Hey, remember how I said you're never gonna see me do anything that cool again? I'm gonna fling it this way. Watch it not work out for me. It did not work out for me. What I really hate... I hate that. I really hate that. What I really hate is my inability to, like, properly time it. Hey, you notice how I immediately made it here that time, and then it didn't bonk my head for some reason? You notice how it didn't bonk my head? You're not timed right. Oh, God. Notice how it didn't bonk my head that time. The winning attempt time didn't bonk head. Do you know why? No. Do I know why? No. This game just picks and chooses when it loves to play with I was holding up. Play with the ghosts in my fucking walls. I'm using the D-pad. I'm using the D-pad. I know I'm hitting left. I know I'm hitting right. I know which ones I'm hitting. And it still chooses to not. I got scared. I got scared. I got scared. I got scared. Why? I'm holding the opposite direction. Can you tell me why you love to put me in the opposite direction of which I'm flinging? Which opposite direction I'm flicking my thing? I got scared. I got scared. Oh, I should not have jumped off. I should not have jumped off, but it worked in my favor. Anyway, you want to see me do that again? Because I'm going to need to do that in reverse. So, what I need the ghosts in my attic, in my walls to understand is that I'm the one that pays the bills, right? I'm the... Why did it fling me so far? How am I supposed to get the fuck back up? No, like quite actually, how am I supposed to get back up? That is a lot of room to traverse. That is a lot of room to traverse. Can I even do that? You see, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to gain as much height on this as possible. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to gain as much room as possible. That's not what I wanted. I didn't hit the fucking button. That's not the button I'm hitting. When I don't want you to fling me off, you fling me off. When I want you to fling me, you do. What is with my bipolar controller, man? What is wrong with my bipolar controller? Does anyone want to buy bipolar controller off of me? Off of Jackbat, the illustrious Jackbat? Want to see me die? Well, it looks like nobody's buying bipolar controller off of a Jackbat who's very tilted because of that. I thought that was a pipe wall. I thought that was a physical pipe. I thought that was a physical pipe. I don't even remember what cool thing I did in that area. All I remember is I did a cool thing that one time. It's the story of my life, right? Why? I would really like to be able to pogo off of a wall. Watch the moment I'm be able to pogo off of a wall, everything bad in my life happens all at the same time. Watch the moment I learned how to pogo. It's gonna be like bad news bears. It's gonna be bad news from bears. It's timed. It's timed. Nope, couldn't do it. I can do that. I can do that. I'm stubborn. I'm doing it. I can do it. I did it. See, I proved to myself I can do it. I proved myself I can do it. And that's more than any views that I can ever do. Hey, you know how it gives me max height? I fucking hate you and your mother. She's a whore, and I hope she rots in hell. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. Quite literally don't know where that came from. Okay, okay, it comes down to this one shot, and I did it. Bad news bears avoided. But I am genuinely liking this world. Like, right, this world is so nice. Don't. I was going to actively scream if that was... I was going to actively scream if that was the case. I was going to actively scream if that was the case. But it is, I am genuinely loving this world. Minus the whole, I can make that. I was wrong, I could not make it. I panicked. What really happens and what really sucks is when I'm like, I can do that thing, and then I hesitate for a little too long. I was holding up. What I really hate is when I'm holding up and I'm hesitating. Let that be a lesson to you. Let that be a lesson. I'm gonna wait for it to do a secondary pass, because that's how I survived the other one. I need to do it again. Okay, this is gonna be speedrun. The next time this happens to me, I'm gonna do speedrun. Yeah, why did it wall ride? I didn't want it to wall ride. Hey, all I gotta do is shut up and actually be patient with what I'm doing. And then I sometimes get good. Would you look at that? Hey, so having a spike thing to the side of it, it isn't gonna work. I hit you here, and then I bop. Yep. And then I bop. I have to time this, and I hate that. Okay. Oh, no. How am I gonna work this? I can't see over there. What I really hate is that at the pivotal moment, it just releases the new info on how you're gonna die. I hate that. It's cool if it's the world of the world not liking you as some sort of resurrected evil demon, but not even Blasphemous is that rude to you. Not even Blasphemous does that to you. Fun fact, I have tried playing Blasphemous. I have tried playing Blasphemous, but none of you would assume that was truthful because I need to pause this. Just don't Peter Biff it. Just don't Peter Biff it. I love how I was like, oh, that's a new area I go to. But nope, I love how I actively said, oh, hey, that's a new area I go to. But it was not. Why do you keep opening? This controller just keeps opening fucking big picture mode or Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Overlay. It keeps doing that. Why? I'm gonna have to do that again. I don't have to do that again, do I? I can just go to the man doing his poopies? You have zero proof I got incredibly scared. I can play Paganini to this man. Oh, hey, can you guess who can't go down? I can fly through the air supersonic speed like, but I can't go down a singular glass pane. Oh, that's heinous. I thought I could slide through the wall. The one time I'm genuinely doing good, I immediately get like biffed, right? The one time I'm... I'm not crazy, right? They were just moving incredibly fast, that one. Am I gonna have to do it in one go? Can I do it in one go? I can, and I had to. I can and I had to. One, I'm very proud of myself for being able to do that. But like, why are you incapable? No! No! I can do it. I can do it. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me otherwise that this is insanity. Oh, you might be able to tell me otherwise this is insanity. You might be able to tell me that otherwise this is insanity because they're in sync, aren't they? I need to wait for it to fire, dude. I don't even remember what I was going to say before I paused. So if you were interested in that, I'm sorry, but you're watching me. You should have. And that was all because I hovered when I was trying to do my thing. No, no, I was perfectly fine too. You can't tell me otherwise that I can't do it. I need to actively go higher, don't I? Fire. You see, this was for that secret area, but I told you, you can't tell me otherwise. Sometimes I will do some God-pierced spec. I'm sorry, what the freak? Which way do I even? I know I can break you, so I'm just gonna go through you. I don't care for the secret area. This is to a secret area, isn't it? This is to a secret area, isn't it? But like I said, you're watching Drac. You're gonna understand that I'm gonna immediately forget what I'm gonna go on about if I'm gonna go on a rant about another thing. Hey, it was a secret area. It was a secret area. Yeah, I thought it was gonna go around. I didn't know it was gonna head around that way. Look, that time, that streak, that really good streak that I had of being actually good at platformers, yeah, that's sadly gone. But I thought it was just, I think it was this rant. I thought it was just like a game. No, if I used it slightly higher. I thought it was a game heavily inspired. Why doesn't the other stab? Because this stab doesn't let me clap onto it, but this does. Why? Why does one work and the other doesn't? Because if I don't line up the shot perfectly, it's not going to do it. I thought it was like a Hollow Knight Celeste wannabe in between. Well, not necessarily wannabe in between, but there's like... Hey, spawn back, please. Spawn back, please. I need you. I desperately need you. I thought it was like a Hollow Knight Celeste like mix-up of like game genre, right? Because both are genuinely good games. And unfortunately, I was wrong horribly. I was wrong horribly because it is in fact a game design based off of like a game design based off of the look of what could be inspired by Hollow Knight, but the gameplay completely of Celeste, which is albeit pretty good. You can be worse things. Oh god, there's two other. Fuck. But like, that's a secret, isn't it? I need to check if it is a secret, because there's no way I'm gonna go through anything else if that's not a secret. It didn't have the secret icon, so I'm gonna die here a lot. Oh, that's BM. I thought it goes on forever, and then it doesn't. I thought, I don't know where they end. Why do they? This is like that one level in Shantae. I don't think I pointed it out, but that one level in Shantae that I constantly have trouble with. where I think it's the bat that you need to do it with, and I've done it once with the, I think it's the harpy you need to do it with, but I did it with the, without it. I think I did it with the bat. No. It's the, you need to do it with the bat, but I did it with the harpy because you need to go in a straight line. It's like that one, I thought there was going to be something down here. It's like that one level of that, and I in fact went insane. Oh. No, I was holding up. I in fact went insane doing it, and then I decided to look it up to show it to a friend on how like incredibly hard it was. I was not holding that way. How incredibly hard it was to actively do. I was holding up! How incredibly hard it was. And they were like, the way you're describing it seems like you're just doing something wrong. Can somebody please get like the controller doctor or something on my controller? On my controller, please, because it seems like... No, I've got to do that again. That one's so precise. That one's so precise. I hate that. I hate that. Can somebody get the controller doctor out here, please? Like 411, get the controller doctor out here. Because it's just... It's just like, it's way too garbage for my controller to do this. I love how I can survive that. No! Why do I need to be so precise with the angle that I do it in? The literal angle I need to do it in. It's like that one Shantae level. Yeah, that was the first time I felt that. It's that singular angle that you need to do it. Because I remember it specifically now. It was in Half Genie Hero. I don't know why you dropped me. It was in Half Genie Hero. It was an area where you need to use the bat to see, but I was using the harpy. I was getting frame perfect flutters for my harpy beats. And it was just like... The solution was you go... Fuck! You go in and out between the harpy... Well, not the harpy. The bat and Shantae. And you would use your sonar to light it up instead of being blindsided through everything that's going on. Hey, I think I fucked it up. No! Now, I've gotten here before. However, I guarantee you the moment I'm going to jump off of this, I'm going to hit the spikes and I'm going to scream. Because for three consecutive runs of getting here, it said, "Nuh-uh, buddy, your little spiky thing, your little revolto that you're throwing, your little bow." I'm trying to gain the confidence to go. Your little revolto, your little bow, it hits it, but not really at all. Nope, nope. Okay. Fuck! It had to do that, didn't it? It had to do it, didn't it? It had to do it. Why does it throw me right randomly? Why does it throw me right randomly? It randomly throws me right. Why does it randomly throw me right? Dude, why does it randomly throw me right? I was holding left. Why? Okay, we're back here. Now am I gonna scream or am I gonna get it? You have no idea. You have no idea. It threw me. It put me. I was holding only left. Only left. Watch me biff this. I was holding only left. I was holding only... I hate this. And I had too much momentum. You know what happens? You know what happens when you have too much momentum? The game punishes you. I have to throw myself beforehand. I thought it stopped. All right, buddy. I hate this because normally like platformer games are like, okay, we're gonna actively reward you for having too much momentum, right? If you have too much momentum, we're gonna actively reward you. But this game, it's like, yeah, if you have too much momentum, ooh, you have too much momentum. If you have too much momentum, either you're not gonna make the jump right, or you're gonna hit the other jump way before you should, and then we're not gonna tell you you're like 2 inches wrong for the starting of the jump, so you're not gonna get it. This is a secret, isn't it? You are so lucky. I would have doxed the devs, drove to their house, and shoved a fucking fiddle so far the devil would give me his position. You have zero idea on how far I was willing to go. Mr. Owl, I have half a mind to kill you. You specifically. Don't patronize me with the fucking confetti. Don't patronize me. I'll do it. You too. I know what you did last summer. I'll fucking do it to you. I'll do it. What I hate, look, I'm gonna be super precise. I was holding up. What I was gonna say is I'm holding up, and watch how imprecise this is. I love how I say watch how imprecise this is, and it hook shots into it, right? It corrects into it. But any other time, I try to do anything even close to that far off, it fucking whips it. It doesn't do it. It doesn't hook. Oh yeah. Guards, who is this peasant? I'm over here making my poo-poo. Get him out of here. Brrr. Guards, get this peasant out of here. I need him out. Yes, my liege. I'm making up the story as I go. Jesus, now we're in jail. I should be put in jail for what I would do to the game devs, dude. Oh my god, like, shame on them for making me need to get good at fucking platformers. If you're not gonna have a wall spike, at least make your fucking, like, at least make your, like, margin of error for your, like, spike throwing, your spiderweb throwings, good. At least make it good. Because holy hell. 50 minutes, an hour, and that was very little progress. Very little progress. Specifically because I kept dying from that one area. Shame on you for making me need to get good, dude. And it wasn't like the times where I actually got good, I had to pull myself back. I had to actively rewrite what I was getting good at. Because, I don't care for your safety. Burn. Oh, yes, you're gonna get good after this, and then you're not going to live. I had too much momentum. The times where you actively do good, right, it immediately starts biffing you. Because you either do it too well... of course I did. I jumped, I stopped my momentum, and I jumped, and then you kept going. Full disclosure, I'm using the D-pad. I'm using the D-pad. So, like, it should realistically... It should realistically be as tight... The tightest tolerance I fucking can't... I hate this dude. I hate this dude. It should realistically be the tightest tolerances I can have. But unfortunately, no. You'd really think using the D-pad would give you the tightest tolerances. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. I'm using the... that's another pause. There ain't no way the time I take it the slowest. I have had times where I am doing so good. I do nothing but pogo and I get there and then for some reason it stops my momentum and pushes me off the block. I have times where I fucking saw the Matrix, right? I understood where everything was going. Everything ever. Out of nowhere, it throws me fucking back sideways. Like, why is it the time where I take my time? I understand. I let the ghosts envelop me. I drink the ghost water that's off of my desk because they dropped the fucking water on my desk. Nowhere near my nowhere near my cup. Nowhere near my cup. And I go and I drink that ghost water. And then out of nowhere, this happens. Out of nowhere, I do it. I do it perfectly fucking time. Perfectly fucking fine. Do you think I need to add like a polyamorous like addendum to my canonical dating of Cthulhu? Just so I can have the ghosts? Just so I can have the ghosts be on my side too? Jesus! Oh hey, I gotta do it again. Can you guess who's gonna biff me for being... Can you guess who's gonna biff me for being too fast? Or punish me. Or punish me. Or punish me for being slightly off frame. Slightly off frame. It can punish me for being slightly off frame. I'm gonna show the first 5, so that's 1. Okay, that's 2. That's 2. So this really does suck, man. Because I'm trying to be fast, but I'm not trying to be that fast, because that happens, right? Where it stops momentum. Where I'm pretty sure I am doing the hops to keep my momentum, right? It's just, I do the perfect height, that's 3. I do the perfect height, right? And then for some reason, it still does not give me the amount of height that I need. Jump! 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 Why the fuck? Why the 4? That's 4. It did not let me jump. It did not let me jump, man. I would have screamed if that would be the end. Fuck, if I didn't want to do it that way. That's 4, that's 5. If I didn't want to get greedy, if I didn't want to get greedy, if I didn't want to get greedy, if I didn't get greedy. One more. You know what, this is failed, this is failed. One more. Because it wouldn't hug me to the couch. Of course you fucking did. Alright. Okay. That's just bullshit. At the end there, it's literally just time-based RNG. At the end there, it's literally just time-based RNG. Because it literally, watch, I'm gonna be able to do it here. Let me get down, please. It's literally that. I'm either there fast enough or it doesn't fucking work. This is where I'm gonna die. I did it. All it took was actually doing the thing I said. All it took was using the hover at that point instead of giving the Baron a single frame of catching up to me when I'm doing a solo done. Oh, I feel so accomplished. I can't do that. Oh, nuh-uh, bro. Nuh-uh. No. No, you can't torture me like this. You can't torture me like this. No, I was trying to save space by going up. You can't torture me like this. Oh, okay, just calm down. Use your best friend. It's down. That may or may not have hurt me in the long run. Okay. No! 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 Okay, I'm freaking it. I'm freaking it. No, okay. Okay, this is the run. This is the run. This is the run. I hit the wrong button, but I'm fine. Not fine, not enough time. I wish there was a way to fast go down. I wish there was a way to fast go down. No! Oh my god! Oh! I wish I had that on film! I wish I had that on film! Oh my god! That was so smooth! That was so smooth! All it took was saying mind's eye opened and locking in. I had so much gamer posture. I had so much sweat everywhere. Oh! Dude, that was so clean! That was so clean! That was so clean! I failed twice and I caught myself so good. Why is this making me a good platformer? Why is this making me a good platformer? My biggest gripe is the Spider-Man. This is a fourth one, isn't it? Yup. My biggest gripe is the fucking Spider-Man. Okay, I was not expecting that. My biggest gripe is entirely the Spider-Man. I could hover. My biggest gripe is the Spider-Man. Its tolerance for error is like way too high. I hate this one too. I don't want to be too slow. I'm gonna do 3 more and then pause it for I'm gonna somehow do it like with my mind's eye. Yep, I knew that. I knew that was gonna happen. But like, it was so good, man. I either see the line and I perfectly execute it. But only death and destruction lay in my way. That's BM. I'm pausing. That was so clean. None of you saw that. That one was so clean. All it took was just shutting up. Why can't I shut up more? My crown. Oh, my crown. No. My crown. Yoink. Yoink, buddy. I don't care if it is your crown. I'm the one who has the crown now. You have it. My crown. Thank you. Did we really give him his crown back? Why did we give him his crown back? I know we're better than him, proving that I won that fight first try. You can't rewind to see how many tries that took. That took so many tries. That one area that took 2 tries, I fucking love that one area. That last one where he kept firing one directly straight. It wasn't where the height I was at. It wasn't at the height I was at, but it was directly straight on where I needed to go, and there was nothing for me to do. That one attempt that I got on 5 tries where I almost got to the end, but then he fired one directly straight, or like for some reason it didn't fucking fire the Spider-Man through it like in the right direction. I hate that direction. Yes, just mechanician. Gotta make background whole. I love the duet they're doing right now. The headphones are really low for some reason. Ooh, I'm loving this duet. background's moving too. I didn't see that till now. Everything's lighting up. I love it. I'm a brass player, I should say. I love the brass. Ooh. Oh, and those are the valves! The valves are the valves! Wait, is this taking inspiration from Mercury, the song? That's exclusively brass? Is this taking inspiration from Mercury? Which, if you don't know, Mercury is incredibly hot. It's Mars. It's Mars. I'm stupid. Mars. This is probably taking inspiration from Mars, which is based off of Aries, if you don't know, which is super hot. It's very, very heavy in brass. Exclusively, it's a brass concerto. It's very good, which I was like, it's Mercury, right? No, it's Mars, and Mars is not Hephaestus. It's Aries. So I don't know where I'm going on with this. I'm just gonna shut up. And he made him his crown again. And so his poopy crown castle was poopy crowned. And just never so much. The wooden heart in the center of the land was a bit brighter that day. Yes, thank you. It is much, much appreciated. Oh wait, a mother of trust. Wait, give me a hot second. My headphones are playing. My headphones are playing. Huh? Huh? My headphones are playing some weird radio station. Why? What? How long has that been going on? My headphones are literally playing a radio station. Why? Press X to enter the Wayfarer tune. It's been so long since I've used Do. Was that the final area? Is this where I find out it's the final area? Is that the reason it was so hard? Because it was the final area? I don't like being forced to get good at games, game. You forced me to get good at fucking platformer? I had to read half of that on the fly? That's not cool, game. I will see you with the others. That's where I'll be. Okay, so it does need me this way. One thing I do wish is there was a fast move. Like a fast move in any way, like a sprint, instead of just pogo. I was about to say, don't you dare tell me I have to do a gauntlet. Thank you for just being a concert elevator. I will gladly fight the Eminence in Hollow Knight rather than go through the game again. It's a play like Mario 3! Ladies and gentlemen, please take a seat. Performance is about to begin. Tonight's rendition, a perfect concerto, performed in front of our own wooden hearts. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All of the dudes, the cello dude that controls the suit. That was the conductor the whole time. I just thought he looked like a duck. Did I ever say that? Did I ever say I thought he looked like a duck? Okay. That's more so cornet than it is trumpet, but okay. Yes, I'm nitpicking the brass as a brass player. I'm sorry for calling you poopy butthole. I am. One, I hate using that childish humor. But just because he has a crown and a trumpet, I'm jealous. Then us with the violone. Is that us? Full disclosure, I'm trying to talk as much as I can just so I don't get copyrighted by anything. I don't think I will, but you can probably find some uncut version of this. I don't want to get copyright. I love the call and response that they're going through right now, I'm not gonna lie. So, am I supposed to know the story that's going on with the crystal heart right now? That's a wooden heart, dummy. That was a perfect duet between the fucking cello and the brass. That was beast. Wait, are they using their powers? They're in a pissing contest. They're in a pissing contest for their power usage. Hey, they brought it back. Oh wait, did we just jumpstart the wooden heart? We just jumpstarted the wooden heart. Whatever that means. I love how it's a lot more triumphant in sound. Don't remind me of those runs that I had to do 100 times, man. I hate those. Is the end of the third of this game just a whole concert for my troubles? Was the insanity of that whole last part just for my troubles? Hey, you just got it started. Why do you want it stopping? It just stopped. When you stopped, it stopped. I don't think that's the desired outcome. And so the orchestra once again played itself to its content. The joy of not only the audience, but to each member. But it was time for the begotten violinist once again join those in heaven. He was there too, done with his concert. Join them in the next show. They'll happily light you again. And while they mourned their fallen comrade in music, they too understood that the will that they left was more than just the sound. It was the love for what it meant. Anyway, genuinely, that was what? Like, it took me, it was a 2-hour run last time, then this one was like 2 hours. So it was like a 4-hour game. It's like an hour-and-a-half game when you actually land your actual jumps and you don't get lost with momentum. But pretty much, I'm assuming what the story is about is we're a violinist that was brought back from the dead. And we saw that at the beginning, kind of like blasphemous style, by the conductor, right? And so the conductor pretty much tasks us to go get everyone. We get the violinist, I'm assuming it's a flautist, and then my favorite, even though I was berating him the whole time, the brass player, right? We go and we revive all of them for everything they do ever, right? We get them back for the concert that we're playing to get and revive the wooden heart for some reason. Like, there's a whole wooden heart. I don't know what that's on about. It seemed like there was some weird, I don't want to say corruption in the world. I think they just had their own artistic difficulties getting to the concert on time. It didn't look like they had immediate bad beef. I think we just needed to go get them for some reason. But there had to have been a weird, magical, mystical reason that we needed to get them, because they were on a stained glass window, and that's my understanding of stained glass windows. They're magical, mystical. So at least with the story, I have exactly zero idea what's going on, which is cool for like multiple theory interpretation, but kind of bad because I want to know what the story is. Because it seems like they knew each other, and I don't know if they were like malicefully neglectful of each other or just late for like the recital, right? Late for the concert. I don't know. Either way, I feel the story's lacking 100%. The story's lacking for an hour-and-a-half game that's built off of platforming. I understand, but it's very much lacking with all of its platforming, storytelling, and that would lead me to into platforming, which is its main and only staple. It's a main and only staple of gameplay. What I will say is the platforming is moderately tight. Sometimes it rewards you for going super fast. Sometimes it needs you to go super fast, but it tells you beforehand that if you don't go super fast right and you get too much momentum and you get too good, you're going to die because the camera is going to not tell you what's ahead of you, and it's not going to, keep up. So it's going to stop your momentum forcefully instead of going to match your speed. It's going to stop itself. It's going to stop you. It's going to stop you. So you're getting biffed for going too fast and being good at the game, which I really hate. If it just let you keep the momentum when you do instead of weirdly stopping your momentum sometimes, it would be so good. Speaking of momentum, some of the times it would just not keep my momentum, where I would pogo hop, right, the same way it would always do. And then other times it would just not have my momentum. When I jump sometimes too, it would just stop all momentum right and just stop me dead on, which I hate. When I'm flying through the air, sometimes it would just keep me pushed to the left, the opposite direction where I'm holding my joystick, which is, it's horrible, right? When I'm trying to land on a platform to stop going on spikes, or I'm trying to wall jump, and it's like registering not a direction that I'm going into. It'll put me in the spikes, it'll stop me, it'll ruin everything. Which you could save from yourself when you use the thwip Spider-Man, like throw your baton to catch on stuff. If that had a proper like hit angle. It doesn't have a proper hit angle. Some of the times when I was throwing the baton, it would not land onto anything proper. It wouldn't land on anything proper. I would have the same tolerances for it. Sometimes it would catch on what I needed to go on, sometimes it wouldn't. I have actual evidence of hitting a pillow that I'm supposed to get on, and then just not pulling me and registering like it didn't hit anything. Like dead on, hit it, didn't register that I did it right. Which is incredibly detrimental to your whole game if that's what it's built off of. Right? It sucks. It sucks when it does that. So like it's moderately, like it's super tight platforming in places that you need to do. And in others it's like super like lenient, but I just wish it was like reined in like a bit more with its controls to do so. I don't know if it's just my controller or not, but like it's asinine sometimes the way that you need to move or do something when the game tells you, oh, you should have done that faster, you should have done that slower, and then to do a new area with a similar set, and then it's the different one. And we hope you enjoyed the game. I'm assuming they thanked us, but I'm ranting. Oh, thanks for playing. You completed the main game, and now activities dedicated to well and grappling bow abilities from the gameplay settings. Yeah, the grappling bow. The grappling bow sucks so much because sometimes it just wouldn't grab onto something. It would be completely there in its whole like area to grab onto, but it wouldn't, and that sucks. Shadow chase mode. You completed the main game and unlocked the shadow chase mode. Shadow chase phenomenon. Philemon, I'm assuming that's the person that we played as, the Paganini man. Endlessly chased by a dangerous shadow which copies his behavior with a delay of a few seconds. You play a new game mode, play a new file. Okay. Y'all know what I gotta do. Continue. Does this start me with a new game mode, or does it not? Oh, it's a Symphonia. Can I talk to you? Can I speak? Can I play Concerto? Is this not the right file? Is it not the right file at all? Anyway, what it does with its timing on stuff is fine if it was like significantly tighter in areas, which sucks. It really does suck. I wish I knew how to talk to him. Does anyone know how to talk to him? Because if it was tighter in areas, then the areas where it would be where it would need you to do the same thing wouldn't be as bad. Oh no, this is just the end concert. Back to main menu. It wouldn't be as bad, right? Because, like I said, at times, or I hope I can get into the game to get it done. Oh, Shadow Chase mode. Yes. Where if it didn't sometimes like penalty you for everything you did beforehand, right? For the thing that it wants you to do, then it'd be a lot more like reasonable for me to give it a higher grade. Game, you gonna get back to working, please? There we go. It would be way more reasonable to have like some certain aspects of it, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Its own inability to keep the whole game like super smooth, super fluid, especially within certain areas where it's like, yeah, you can use momentum, and if you use the momentum in the right amount, which it isn't the fastest you can go. If you go the fastest you can, you're gonna immediately get biffed because you're completely in left field. You're in no position or way to do anything well. I'm surprised I'm moving ahead of my shadow right now. You're in no way to perform well because the fastest you can go is going to get you dead. If you need to like prioritize it, completely fine. I'm going to die here. You need to like slot your don't hit me with the shadow, please. Don't hit me with the shadow, please. You need to slot your speed and momentum just so much to where it completely makes it. Oh, come on. How was I supposed to do that? How was I supposed to do that? How? Where it needs you to slot your speed in the perfect manner so that you can 100% hit it. But if you're going too fast, you're going to die. But sometimes it doesn't really make it fine because sometimes you can go beyond Ultra, right? You can go beyond what you can. Go plus Ultra, if you will. And somehow pull it out, which I did sometimes. But then you need to rely on the tightness of other controls, let's say the grappling hook, to correct yourself. But sometimes, like, it just doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't. It doesn't, which is, it sucks. It sucks. Because when you need to rely on something tight, it's not going to work out fine. Yeah, I expected to die. Which I'm assuming there might be some like weird collectible time things or something with the there might be some time things with the damn it. With the coins that I never picked up, right? There might be some time things for that, but yep, I expected that. But there is no like yep, I expected that. It's so odd, right? Because if I was just doing it normally and I would do this, then it'd be fine. But if you plant yourself the wrong way, you're fucking dead, right? If you plant yourself the wrong way, you're dead. This is like a perfect example of what I mean. Like, if you're slightly off with your stuff, like, you need to be pixel perfect with it, or else you're like, the way you save yourself, because there's no fast fall feature. There's no fast fall feature, right? I'm jumping into it on purpose now. There's no fast fall feature. So when you fall, you're kind of forced to deal with it in a way where you need to like think on the fly on how to deal with it. But most of the time to deal with it is the slow way. Which is kind of not how you want it to be when you're trying to like build a fast-paced game that can be done like that. You need to think on the fucking fly for that. You need to think on the fly. There's not passageway through there. And it sucks. It really does. It really does when you're like doing everything right, but then the game's own speed or mechanic just decide to like completely biff you. And so with that, I think it's just my inability to like do platformers. Don't get me wrong. I do love how the game forces me in the end to become good at games, right? If you needed me to do this tech that I'm doing, like to instantly save myself, even while dying to the shadow at the beginning of the game, it wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't. But now that I've beaten the game, it's become like completely able. Like it forced me to get good at the game. I like that. It forced me to not be complacent in the game. It forced me into needing to be good. I wish there was more of those, not gonna lie. They were probably only in the secret areas, but I like that it needed me to get good. Like, when you can have a game as fast as this, right? When you can have a game as fast as that. When you can have that, I love that I did that flawlessly without even breaking a sweat. Without even breaking a sweat. Like it forced me to get good at not only the game's mechanics, but also at platforming. Why would you not let me move? Why did you drop me? And that's another thing I hate. I hate. Like, sometimes it would just drop me. It would just drop me sometimes. I don't remember how to deal with this one, actually. This one I specifically don't remember how to deal with. I figured it out. I figured it out. But it's great that it forced me to, and I think I've grown. I think I've grown as a human now that I'm better at platformers, which I'm gonna guarantee you this part itself is gonna hurt me because I need to give that a wide berth. Oh god, I need to give that such a wide berth. I'm gonna give that such a wide berth. I'm honestly very torn on what to give the game. It's a very good game. Very short game. Very short game. But like it is very intentful in what it's trying to make you do, which is get good at platformers, which I love. I love that. I love that. A game that gets you good at something is great. Great in my book. So honestly, I kind of have to give it like a 7, 7.5, 7.5, 7, 7.5, somewhere in between that. 7.25, 7.25, 7.25. Final answer, 7.25. I give this game 7.25. 7.25. Just because it's short, it's picking up a lot of that. I hate the way I can't do some of the technology, right? 7.25 is what I generally give this game. And with that, I think that's where I called. At least this recording. So see you again next time. If you made it this far, I would enjoy what you did. Isn't it? No problem. I'm seeing you next time. Because I don't know what I'm doing, whatever it is you're doing. Because I'll see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Anyway, that's the wooden heart that this concert man needs us to revive, but I don't know why we need to revive it. So, yeah.